And just like that, the two heroes I was mentioning for Mueza, the God of Kacha, denied, the Mathilda picked away as well. Now RRQ has a bit more potential to get interesting, but with the Ruby and Ling, DEWA United is showing some aggression here.
It'll probably be an alpha pick though for RRQ.
Oh my god!
Wow, what?
And also super early Khalid as well. To be fair, they all won the matches that they played with the Khalid, but usually it's more of a second phase pick when all goes well in the draft. Oh, this is a very interesting draft.
Very quick too.
So that Vixana picked up as well, just in case RRQ dive in all together. A lot of ways for them to punish her with the I'm Offended, the Dora Wolf King, and the Eternal Guard. Also with the Temples of Blades. Big combos for DEWA United. And technically, if you talk about macro, in theory, Ray on the lane can really outmaneuver anything RRQ can throw at them at this moment in time.
He got solo killed by Fabian on this Ling, but that was Fabian. That's a different beast, right? This time, he's up against who Fabian thinks is the best jungler in the league, Sutsujin. And by the way, this Julian is a way to counter the Ling. When you use the Tempest of Blades, you can try to catch him with your enhanced chain even, or just normal chain when he drops down. So, yeah, these are really good picks from RRQ. Just not the ones we've been seeing a whole lot of, right? Because even GeekFam, with Vincent having a comfort pick like the Julian, we didn't see it at all.
I think it's really cool that RRQ are showing, once again, that they have the flexibility to really pull out very surprising, very confusing picks. But the Khalid, we gotta talk about this, man. A signature pick for Dyron. We've seen him pop up on it yet again, showing that it's still a great option. And being as active as he is, he has ways to cut the wave, to clear the waves, to sustain up, and still roam around using the passive, right? Where he surfs on the sands and gets an extra move and speed boost to really join in these fights.
Combined with the guiding wind as well, it's going to be a lightning quick rotation coming in from RRQ. They want to utilize that. And one thing that I really like about Khalid the most is the initiation. You talk about Tigreal, you talk about Atlas. It can be cancelled. But Tyron, with a Khalid, with a Raging Sandstorm, with a Flicker, there's no way to stop that.
Definitely an interesting point right there. And on top of that, you have to wonder, by the way, what's the idea for Keskute? Because we've seen again and again, sometimes the idea for Keskute is to ensure that Dyron gets a winning matchup. But now, considering maybe some highlights on Azura, how the team fight will maybe rely on the output of damage from the gold lane, is the idea to give Skylar the winning lane instead right here, maybe saving his pick for the final two.
What is going to be his pick now? The Moskov is still up for grabs technically. I mean, we've been hearing a whole lot of Beatrix as well backstage, you know? Apollo has been preaching about the Beatrix, and if we know anything about the Beatrix, we know it's Skylar, who has been one of the players who've been able to utilize Beatrix the most in MPL ID.
Was it the first one?
No, he wasn't
in the
first.
Season?
Oh, this season.
This season?
I think it might have been
that's a steal.
Okay, they know. They were like, okay, I know what you're trying to do, Skylar. Azura can play a mean Beatrix as well, so let's pick it up.
So does this guarantee like a Kaja pick or a Franco pick coming in from DEWA United? Or they already have a Ruby for the roamer for the combo?
Well, technically there's flex potential there if they really want to try and throw a curveball. But RRQ, I feel like they're okay with it either way, it almost seems. Well, see though, the final two picks here for RRQ. Claude!
I like it, I love it, I love it.
Let's throw it back!
Hey, I am not a big fan of the Claw, but against the Beatrix and against this composition, I like it. You're able to dodge away from so many things, and you have a Faramis to help you out.
Mathilda?
Enablers, Mathilda! There's a guiding wind too. I was about to call it Claude Faramis, but man, Keskute, I like it.
What battle spell though, Mirko? We've seen a lot of adaptations. Now with the Claude just being so much more vulnerable, do you think he's going to be forced to go with something defensive?
Vulnerable? I don't think he's more vulnerable now.
I think.
No, I think Flicker. I think
still Flicker.
No, usually Sprint, right? Sprint or Purify. I think this game he can go for Flicker.
Vengeance?
Oh,
from the Beatrix?
It kind of works
against the Beatrix.
Not bad at all.
Yeah. It has, I think, but not in this season.
It's a while back, a long time ago. But we're seeing a lot of throwback picks, and the final one, it's gonna be the Hylas.
Okay. So I'm guessing the Hylos will go Vengeance here, knowing that you are up against a Claude and Julian, right? You get a lot of value out of that. But you know, I honestly feel like Flicker or Purify. That should be it. But even if he goes for Sprint, I can see the tech. It'll just be tough against the Hylos.
Alright. Let's have to see how this plays out here. RRQ, in the early game, usually it's all about that mid lane control. Now with the Faramis, a bit less aggressive. they have a Mathilda to really kickstart things off. Is the idea to really play with that EXP lane, because for now at least, when it comes to damage output, I mean, the Khalid in theory should be really able to pressure the Hylos, even though Sorisa can sustain up.
So it is going to be a sprint and actually revitalized for the Hylos. This time it's Sorizo playing the horse on the XP lane. Let's see though. The same story with match number 1. One team is looking to secure the upper bracket, while the other is still fighting for a playoff spot. Let's see, Lookouts versus the Kings in the Land of Dawn. Here we go.
An aggressive Claude, one of the signature picks up against a Beatrix too. A pick that he is very comfortable on. Skylar on a signature up against a signature.
Oh, look at the rotation here, Arashi. Mid laner on the XP lane.
Oh, look at that too. I mean, Tywin is in the mid lane as of right now, trying to do some mind games here, trying to do something unexpected. Looking at the clear screen, it's looking kind of equal, but that's only for now. Look at Dyron though. That was a bit of an interesting play, a bit of a swap. Look at this, Chorizo.
He pulls back Dyron, dishing out some damage, and that is a whole lot of damage.
Wow.
I wonder what this rotation is going to get them.
Well, it kind of baited Chorizo right there. He didn't pop up the Revitalize, fortunately for him. Looking at the emblems by IndyHome as DEWA gets the Litho, you're seeing that that's Inspire and the Wilderness Blessing for Edok, so it's all about movement, it's all about going around. With the tenacities for both teams, I mean, both teams are readying up for a big brawl for sure, but with the Rupture in the hands of Keys there, he's definitely looking at a more aggressive angle. But you have to remember, against a team like this, you can get punished very easily, so you have to be careful.
Look at that though! And bring Case back in again. Good. Oh, Wolfgang, Case second low. Rin still able to escape. Ray unable to get the assassination. 2 flickers burnt out for 1.
Let's address about the attempt though from Riz. That was like a Sun's Prime-like play, Arashi.
It's a flicker forwards with the Stampede. And just like that, you can see the pressure all across different lanes. Azura definitely feeling it with that lethal ignition as well. I think Rinz is playing this in a really aggressive fashion. If they keep maintaining the lane pressure like this, they're gonna have the level 4 advantage, and they might be able to secure the first turtle.
Oh man, look at the win rate still coming in. We always thought, or maybe see Ray as a really good link player, but so far no W's at all since season out of all 3 games. Meanwhile, the RRQ will take this one.
Ooh, Edok just kind of zoning, getting vision, just like that. Oh,
what?
Yeah, I'm telling you, this is a winning matchup for the Claude up against the Beatrix. That's also not just any other Claude. That is Skylar on the Claude.
Oh, remember, man, MSC 2022. This is the Claude that is feared in the world stage, man. In the grand final, banned 4 times in a row.
That and the Franco Vin.
Yeah.
What
a throwback.
Oh, Shefflin again.
Hang on a second there, Shefflin.
Well, see, Lim Kochul, I kind of feel bad for him. At this point.
He did it for you.
Yeah.
So it's a pity vote. Wow, Shevin, that's kind of cold. Right now, Moeza ain't level 4 just yet, though. You're seeing that they're losing out in initiative, but that's fine, right? They can still kind of play chill. So far, it's only a 500 gold lead for RRQ, so they're not losing in a very big margin.
Look at the XP lane, man. Every time Chorizo, he has to catch up with the Khalid's clear speed all the time, especially with the concussive blast. It becomes a whole different game for RRQ. Chorizo is probably in a team fight. He has to somehow give up 2 or 3 lanes to be able to catch up to some of the team fights that RRQ is gonna force.
We were talking about this, right? Arashi backstage. The Khalid being a good, I would say, replacement, for the Terizla that got nerfed.
Same idea, good sustain, even though it's not technically from the skills, from the spell. Oh, Skylar getting tagged by the Bandit's Rage though. Edok gonna be caught.
There's passion coming down. Oh, Edok able to escape. Jumps in again with the circling eagle. Rinz pulling Mueza back. Skylar having the damage over the blazing 2-way from Skylar. So Jin has changed into dive. Azura with the help of the Netherrealm. Azura very low. Rinz flickers forward to smack Azura in the face.
It's not just Skylar-centric anymore, man. Everyone, you can point out every member of RRQ in the top lane, and they were absolutely dominating.
And look at Dyron, able to delay the purple buff take and still able to get back. That's the movement speed passive coming in from the Khalid. And we gotta talk about Rinz having no Purify, man, no respect. He's using this flicker very aggressively because it comes at a cost. He needs to get benefit from going with this option, but with enough ultimates available now for the Turtles, can they contest?
They should be able to because of the guiding wind. Diamond, brought back to the team in a circle. Eagle Muesa gonna be melted down. Lin doing so much damage on the twig. Unable to get it. Rain falls down to the blooms. And Skylar again goes into the blazing duet. Azura forced back and dismantled. Gunned down in the streets of the gold lane.
Levels to this game, and RRQ! What are you on?
Classic RRQ, man. Pressure all across the map. Insane decision making in the neutral objectives. This is why they've been so terrifying. Look at the efficiency of the rotations as well. Immediately when Dyron is far from the lane, Sutsujin is there to just immediately force someone to make a response. And even in the 1v1, we talked about how the Ling in theory would have options to try and play around. But look at DEWA.
Oh my God.
At 5 minutes, they are forced to corral around each other. They have no idea when RRQ are gonna come barreling through from the jungle.
Well, it seems like the audience have an idea on who's gonna win or dominate this game. 95% on the audience prediction. But look at that, Skylar, first item.
Skylar's first item is a corrosion sight still. Gonna be a bit useful. Oh, Muesa doesn't get Rins. Look at this though.
Unfortunately not. Dyron terrified, but he's all good. Gets stunned up as well. The mobility doing a lot of damage. Jin gets the purple buff, steals it away from Ray. And look at Skylar, already zoning Ray. Oh, can't do anything about it, man.
Oh my God, Claude is invading the jungles of DEWA United. Where have we seen that before?
What happened to weak early game defensive play Claude? In the hands of Skylar, it's a whole different deal. DHS at 6 minutes.
Yikes.
Man is making moves all across the board, dude. 2 levels ahead of Azura as well.
This is 2K gold lead too against Azura.
This is a 5k gold lead at 6 minutes, guys. What is going on? DEWA completely overwhelmed right here. And look at Muesa. Despite any intention of being more aggressive, more pressure, the fact that Dyron is just so annoyingly in the front line, just denying everyone away, it's allowing RRQ to just move in relative safety.
DEWA tried to steal away the Beatrix, and they gave away a pick that does good against the Beatrix. That's the Claude, and now you can see the Claude absolutely snowball because of the help of that Faramis, man. The last 2 picks have really had a ridiculous impact on the game. Edok zoning Muesa away. Dyron doing the same thing, not jumping up to Muesa. Then taking the guiding win. Free turtle. No retreat needed even.
They're just allergic to RRQ players, man. Look at this. Even Dyron, a single Edok was just zoning out every member of DEWA United. It's a Matilda, dude.
Look at the response from Ray. He's trying to make it kind of equal, trying to get something. Can't even have time to push the waves out though. Settles for the orange, but we all know that the purple is where the real juicy value is at, and Diamond is on the case.
Oh man, Dyron's zoning them away. I don't think Ray will be able to even contest for this. Muesa already, the spacing is perfect from RRQ.
The Eagle and the Raging Sandstorm! Oh, they hate Azura! Oh, now Dyron gets the flicker on him! Slashes him down, Sutsujin! Gonna go up against the horse, and the horse will just be shredded down! Chorizo running, Rinse! Almost getting the Ghost Bursters. Meanwhile, Ray plays into it from Skylar! Muesa low Rinse with a backup in the Ghost Bursters! Muesa's burning down slowly but surely! But he survives. Ray, no purple buff!
Getting ran down by the Sand Rider in Khalid.
I mean, Ray was even surprised at himself, man. Look at the emotes. He's absolutely baffled with how RRQ is dominating right now. 7k gold lead in 8 minutes. Oh my goodness!
Ray's getting attack.
Comes the blade, trying to run away. Oh my goodness! Even getting out is a task. That is an enhanced basic attack. Just getting Ling on the wall.
It's just so much damage. And while that's going on, Skylar doing Skylar things, pushing solo, having Edok nearby just in case. Every single possible weakness covered. Muesa has no space at all to find some of these plays, and an immediate rush on the blade armor by Dyron. Just defending from the basic attacks gonna be difficult to be bursted down. RRQ, man, having all the tempo, and you can see they're still playing it disciplined. They know that they can go for crazy dives with the help of NetherRealm, but for the most part, they want to make sure that they take everything that they want to succeed.
Oh man, Kyler walking up, the purple buff gone again, and this is very different to the game we witnessed earlier, game 2, when Geekfam stole away the purple buff from Hayabusa. This is a Ling, he actually needs it.
Oh my goodness gracious. I think you're right about the Terisla replacement miracle. Dyron so far, not even a single dagger. It's a full-on tank build for a Khalid.
Which is why it's so difficult. He can engage, but he's also tanky. He has a bit of good sustain and damage reduction. And you still have a Mathilda and a Theramis on top of all that tankiness. So if DEWA are trying to go for a pickup style gameplay, you don't really have good options at all.
And remember, this is the winning combo in Season 11, Season 12. Mathilda Theramis, it's almost unbeatable. And they brought it back in Season 14.
So the Beloyski special, we call it. It was Beloy and a boy. Seems Ray, though, is still able to get a trade down below. That's a turret, tier 2. Good plays from Ray.
Oh.
But can he
1v1 Sutsujin, who's 3 levels ahead of him.
force back instantly?
But what do you do as a Ling, man, at this point?
Oh, Rin's gonna be caught down. The guiding win not able to save him. And finally, DEWA United are in the scoreboard. They get on it. One kill.
But just like that, Ridge is back on the map. One too many aggressive plays without the Purify, by the way. He was walking in front of a Ruby Vexana without a Purify.
Calm down,
The
Rinz.
disrespect.
Calm down, Rins. We know you got a guiding win, but calm down.
Oh, look at this though. There's a flank angle from Ray. Can he do something with it though?
Oh my goodness, Dyron! What an angle to fight Azura, and because of that, Skyler gets a blazing away for 3 Ps! Unable to survive, Dexter got the kill! It was the battle mirror image of the Jin with the enhanced chain coming down. Now Ray can look for some damage, but he does no damage. Not with a flash of the Oasis on Edok.
Oh my goodness, it's just pushing the pedal over and over again, man. RRQ, they don't have a way. Do they want to actually end it right now?
Oh my god. Look at Dyron. He's trying to get the angle. Azura has the Renner. I don't think you want the Renner in the situation. Chorizo is going to be gunned down again, melted from existence. Azura, no damage. And Dyron again dives into the back, finding a kill. The combos again with the Eternal Guard. Skyler's able to get away, but Ray finally takes him out. Now it's Dyron against the world. Up against 3 members is Tanky Boy, who's going to be able to actually take them on. 2 base turrets. Rins respawning. RRQ finally say we've had enough, we're gonna chill.
That was crazy. In match number 1, we saw that 3 members were sacrificed for 1 base turret. RRQ, they took 2 with no casualties, and then they said, we're feeling kind of lucky. Let's try and make a play and possibly give a few kills. It doesn't even matter, bro. They almost took all of the base turrets out with the First Lord.
Absolute insanity coming in from RRQ, and now they're forced to regroup just a bit though. Meanwhile, Ray is looking to steal the red buff. Skylar spots him.
Oh my god, this 1v1 is
Oh
scary.
my lord!
He has the battle mirror image. Ray, can he escape?
Oh no!
That's the big question. Now chased down by
No way.
the soldiers of the King. Ray gets shot down by the turrets, and Skylar gets the shutdown.
That is a 1v1 of a Ling and a Claude!
Oh
that
no.
should not have happened! And now Sutsujin have all the time in the world to take this one. He can take this in his sleep!
And Skylar right now already has the 3-item power spike and the Wind of Nature too. It's looking from bad to worse. Now even if he gets caught out, he has the Wind of Nature, and that's the majority of the burst damage coming in from DEWA, aside from Kaze. So Kaze is kind of forced to exclusively save his magic damage for Skylar almost.
Raging Sandstorm is now, this time without the flicker. Chorizo gonna be knocked up. Circling Eagle just to zone them away. A Lord still coming in to the mid lane, marching down. Took the kill with the half chain, unable to connect onto anyone. Muenza jumping in again with a Donald Wilkin, but gets melted down. He's there. Oh, the poor Rins! All the way to the back, the enhanced chain and not 2 up, and now it's Skylar with the blazing duet and the Netherrealm. In the back, it is Rins again with the dive. K forced the flicker back. Only he and Ray is left to defend, and it is not enough. RRQ with a statement of a game.
They're not just letting DEWA get that easy spot.